forgot my lights. So let me fix them. Give me a second. I'll put sound on and we can head into the game. The game trailer can be playing while I fix my lights. Give me a second, chat. Alright, lights are fixed. We're under the water! Is there a trailer gonna play, I wonder? Maybe not. I'll wait for a few minutes, just say. Plus, I'm waiting for this trailer to maybe exist. Welcome to Yeast 10! I don't know what to expect. I saw one trailer for this game, and it was over a year ago. I know that we're hanging out with a chick. I don't know who she is. I don't know where we're going. I don't know what we're doing. But we're doing things with Adol again. And from the feel of it, it feels like Yeast 8. I have great Yeast 8 feelings from this. Weirdly. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's a similar, like, bluey theme, or the fact that we're doing an island again? But, you know, nothing seems to be doing, so, I guess we start a new adventure. Hang on, let me change things. Display language, that's fine. Field C. See? We're on the sea again. Okay. I think we're fine. Oh boy, right. As for every Falcom game, we go with the easiest difficulty. Enable the additional footing function. What's that? This will add footholds in areas that are difficult to maneuver. Sure. Various other functions can be modified by the settings on the system menu. Okay.
At the moment of birth, each of us is as free as a bird, with not a single restraint tying us down.
Is that Adol? I don't think that's
Adol.
Adol.
With age come the varied shackles that bind, clipping away at our wings, feather by feather. In time, we long for a return to the freedom we once knew.
Sounds like Adol.
But the truth is,
older Adol.
We can return to those days whenever we so choose.
Adol Christian, the normal paradise. Seashell. Oh boy. So the last time we were on a ship, bad things happened, so hopefully nothing bad happens again. Passenger liner Almas. Oh my god.
Is this weather perfect or what?
Doki, I feel like this is
Brisk
familiar.
ocean breeze, the wide open sea. Smells like a new journey on our horizon. I gotta say,
I hope so.
I'm glad I took you up on your offer, Adel.
Oh my god, is that younger, Doki?
For so long was really getting to me.
He looks younger. I'd have to go. I'm glad I asked you to come. Don't you feel a little sad? I'm glad I asked you to come.
I'm glad I asked you to come.
Same. This has me even more pumped than all the way back when I first left my hometown. It's been a wild ride since then, but that doesn't make me any less grateful to you. I can hardly remember the last time I felt this chipper.
Adel, Dogi.
I wonder if we'll ever get the origin of how these two met and became such fast friends.
I might get to see the actual ocean in person. Even now, it's difficult to believe a vessel this large is capable of floating upon its waves. What manner of sorcery is this?
I guess this is all one big culture shock for someone born and raised on Ys. Dr. Flair here is even giddier than me.
That I am. In my view, being on the surface instead of above it is a miracle in itself. To say nothing of the unprecedented chance it's given me to search for the original strain of Celcetan flower.
Celcetan flower? That's the name of a type of medicinal herb, right? It's native to the Great Forest on the Gallia-Hispani border or something.
That's the verse I went into!
I couldn't very well rest on my heels after hearing that's where you two were headed. The prospect of seeing it in its natural habitat was ample reason to climb aboard.
Your get up and go could put even Adel to shame. But be sure to mind your health, okay? At the rate you're going, you'll end up fainting in sheer bliss the second you stumble onto those flowers.
Well, frankly speaking, that scenario is all but guaranteed.
Well, we won't be arriving in Celceta for a long while yet. Might as well kick back a bit and enjoy the ride for now, don't you think?
Well, I think this might be like going back in time thing. 'Cause we've been on a boat before, but this is our first time on a boat? So interesting. Is this maybe, I wouldn't say this is Adel's first adventure. I would say that is how, like, we meet Dogi and stuff. I really do wonder if they'll, like, go into the origins of how Dogi and Adel became, like, really fast friends and stuff. I mean, Dogi looks a bit younger. I'd have to go back into, like, Ys 8 to, like, make sure, but I think they actually look younger. So I think this is way in the past, then. All clear from the south side. Nothing sadder than an all-day lookup duty. Alright. He's Sag. Oh, that's cool. If you... Oh! Instead of talking to everyone, everybody has these blue little markers. And people with happy faces I can chat to. Whereas if they just have, like, a little dot, they just have a little conversation bubble. And it... Oh. It fades to gray when I've seen everything. That's kind of cool. That's neat. Do you suppose we're in Galarian waters yet? I have heard they've been rife with pirates as of late. This is another thing. They mentioned Ys. I think this is our first ever mention of, like, the like, world in the game that we've ever had, right? They have never mentioned, oh, hey, we're on Ys, by the way. Or maybe it's just the continent? I don't know. Is it a continent or is it the world? It's weird that they're... It's weird. I don't know what they're referring to. Alright. My family and I are on a pilgrimage. Lucky for us, the ship was nice and such affordable fares, too. Okay. Wow! Your hair's so red, mister. Oh, rude. I like my hair. My hair's fine, kids. We're looking strike rich and Sada too. There are 3 cheers for Gold Rush. I'm gonna get my memory wiped, bro. I think that's the first game. That was in it, like, wasn't it Salsea or something like that? I think that was the first game I played, right? So we're heading there. So, oh, interesting. We're finally going to be having an order to play the games, I guess. So if that's the... If that is really true, then that means that this is going to be your first game in this series. It's weird, man. Imagine going from this and then going into Memories of Salsatra and shit. Be weird. I should try that at some stage to try to figure out the timeline for these stories, because I assume that they have to have a timeline, right? I have to assume that they have a timeline. You can try that for like a stream or something. Go all Yeast nerds. We can become yeast nerds. Sunshine and clear blue skies as far as the eye can see. Couldn't ask for better sailing weather. If you told me back when we first met that I'd be setting out on a trip with you like this, I'd have said you're full of it. And now we're Celestia bound. Wonder what we'll find there. The start of a new adventure. Whatever trouble awaits, I'm ready for it. Adventure, huh? The word's really starting to grow on me. Yeah, right? He's not like, oh, right, yeah. Because we've been on so many adventures, right? I feel like this might be like the kind of first real kind of adventure after maybe they've met. Like, maybe they've hung out for a bit. But now they've decided to go venture out into the wild world, and this is the first trip of their endeavor or something. I don't know. I'm trying to piece this together. I'm not gonna. I know I'm a bit too far along in my years to be getting this excited, but I've since that day in my homeland of yeast descended to the ground. My homeland of yeast descended to the ground. Lore is finally setting. We're talking about that city in the first game. Remember when we were doing the tower shenanigans? That place was yeast. That city. That what you call it's from? I forget the main characters of that game, but it was like the first game that we played on, because it was the first game. Lol. So he's from there, but he remembers it descending, so that hasn't been too long. Since that day, my homeland of yeast descended to the ground. Has been a never-ending dream. Every single thing my eyes have come across looks so fresh and beautiful that it has me feeling as though I were a child again. I get just what you mean. I hope you find those Sicilian flowers. I suppose that this serves as my own adventure, doesn't it? I'll do whatever it takes to see it through. Are we also from Ys? Like, is Adel also from Ys? The city that descended? Like, we actually don't know where the feck Adel is from. Like, we have never seen his hometown. Did you and your friends come from the harbor of Premlock? Rumors spoke of a mysterious land in its vicinity, blocked off by a never-ending storm. Is that EC? It might be. But when we made port there, the seas were calm as they could be. Perhaps it's an unusual sunny day. The weather is quite the whimsical thing. You tell me. This is our third voyage on this new route. I just hope we're slipped through the cracks by now. A tricky current runs through the region, you see? No need to concern yourself. Huh. He went gray, but the other guys... Do you have more to say? Remember spoke of the permanent storm and... Okay. Well, now you're gray. Let's talk to these guys again. Stuck there. I've been stuck there for a few years longer than planned, but I had some good friends and good times back in Istra. I think, just thinking about what Seta's got in store for me is exciting already. Yeah, I think a replay of some of the other games is probably necessary. Those passengers don't have a care in the world. Can't wait to get back to port and have a drink. This man seems to be the ship's captain. Now is not a good chance to strike up a conversation.
Ah, a passenger. Having a pleasant voyage, I hope? You appear to be a seasoned traveler for a boy your age.
Yeah, so I have been on other adventures, so this isn't the first one. I guess you could say that.
So my hunch was correct. This may be no surprise to you then, but we have some extraordinary sights coming up shortly.
Now, do you now? Would one of them be an abandoned island?
Oh? What's that over there?
Mountains? No, wait. I think those are islands.
If we are on islands again, I'm just saying.
Attention all passengers. I am your captain, Victor LaSalle. Allow me to express my gratitude to you for sailing with us on the Adamas today. If you look to our left-hand side, you'll find Obelia Gulf, famous for its sprawling archipelago.
I wonder if there's people already, like, trying to figure it out, you know? I bet there's, like, really good theories online.
This current bout of clear weather lets us see the myriad patches of land, both large and small, that populate these waters. It will be quite some time yet before the ship arrives at our destination in Celceta. So until then, we invite you to bask in this scenic tapestry of blue seas and beauteous islands.
Suddenly a storm kicks up.
Understood. Let's make haste.
My word! What a magnificent sight!
Ah, get used to it. We're probably gonna be over on those islands for a while.
Obelia Gulf, huh? Sure doesn't disappoint. That reminds me, Adel. You said you were looking for a western archipelago before you came to Asteria, right? There any chance this might be... Whoa! A little close for comfort, don't you think? How's a guy supposed to take in the sights like this? Hey, Adel.
Oh, good.
Men, prepare to hunt.
Oh boy.
Behold thy foes with steady hearts. Fear not thy fate, for life and death are the deities to decide. Those who fall with valor shall be ushered into their divine kingdom.
Hello, other main character.
Now, shout forth the name of our god!
Oh boy. Har is the name of your god?
Huh?
It can't be!
Pirates!
That guy next to you is cool. Oh no, pirates, not a storm?
So
Aw.
he did hire mercenaries.
Shield wall! Charge!
Stay behind us, Doc.
Right. Thank you.
Oh? You another one of them mercs?
Nope.
Bit on the puny side, ain't he?
Mm.
Sure you know which way to hold that thing, little fella?
Is this where it's like, do you wish to have a tutorial?
What a joke. The big lug behind him would be more worth our time.
Oh, underestimate at your peril, bro.
What difference does that make? You've still got a blade at the ready either way.
Enough chit-chat. Let's make this quick.
Oh, so it's not gonna even ask? Attacking and targeting! Nope, we'll just go straight into it. Okay, press X, okay. Oh man. Woo! Hi! Aww!
How's that?
No way.
How's that?
Hey, level up. Like me now, bro?
Damn it all! Rotten punk! You're in for it now!
Alright.
You bumbling louts! How long does it take to handle one sellsword trying to play bodyguard?
Our fault, ma'am. The kid's a lot tougher than he looks.
Oh, really? Fine then. I'll take care of him myself.
Oh boy, alright. Boss time. Guarding and evading. Ah, I do none of that. Do I have to guard, or is it okay if I don't? R2? Okay.
Done saying your prayers?
Whoa! Oh,
You're pretty skilled.
oh, halfway. Oh, now she's using cutscene power? Come on.
Oh, here it comes!
Whole lot of fuss for one small fry.
Try not to lose that red head of yours, kid!
I'll try.
Princess. I must ask that you stand down. That boy appears to be no more than a passenger.
What?
We have already apprehended the captain. Right this way.
So those are pirates. This is my first time encountering them in the flesh.
Oh boy, we're in a real jam now.
We seem to get into real jams quite a lot. If this is like our first real jam, Dougie, I'm sorry. You should have picked somebody else to be friends with, okay? We're going to get into way too many of these jams.
Captain Victor LaSalle. I thought we had an agreement. There's a toll for sailing these waters. And you promised never to skip out on it again.
Hold on a moment! This is the last time, I swear! Whatever you do, just let me live!
We both already know how this goes. Any room you had to parley was forfeit the minute you put those mercenaries on your payroll.
Stay your hand, boy. Those are no mere pirates. They're the Balta Sea Force.
Ow. That man just got dead. Oh, and suddenly just the opening? Okay. Oh, they were very nice to sail us into shore. Oh, how nice. Nice pirates. Thank you, pirates. You killed our captain, but you sailed us into shore. Cool. Oh. Party member? Another one? Ooh. I like her. She's cute. She's got a flower in her hair. Another party member, I'm guessing? More ally than party member. I love that we can pick allies and party members out. Hey, we made it to land. Cool. We didn't get stranded on a deserted island again. Yay! Okay. Cool. Reserva Inn. Chapter 1. Karnak?
Woof! I'm stuffed. Guess good eats are a given when you set up town by the ocean. The stuff you get further inland just doesn't compare to fresh seafood.
That aside, it would seem we're going to be stranded here for the time being.
Oh, we're not where we're meant to be? Damn it.
Yeah. Who'd have guessed the Adamas was cruising through these waters illegally? Obviously, the captain already paid the ultimate price for that. But I hear they're even seizing his ship as compensation for all those unpaid tolls.
It leads me to wonder what the story is behind this Balta Sea Force. To their credit, they did let Adel loose after determining he was merely a passenger.
Doesn't make those lugs any less high and mighty, though. If they look like pirates and plunder like pirates...
They're pirates.
Like Normans, you mean?
Normans, you say?
They're a lawless people from the north with incredible seafaring know-how. Word is, they've looted their way not just here, but across the entire North Sea. Raiding towns, pillaging churches, kidnapping innocents, none of it is beneath a Norman. And the Balta Sea Force makes up just one faction among them.
Oh boy.
Sounds like your typical pirates to me. How do they get away with it?
I was given to understand that the entire region of Glia fell under Roman Imperial control.
Uh-huh.
Rumor has it that not even the Empire would dare to defy the Sea Force.
Oh, cool. So we don't have to deal with the Empire here. Neat. Oh, I'm not on the Empire's bad side yet. Yay! Oh, that means I'm definitely gonna get on their bad side. Either at the end of this game.
The Normans have had an iron-fisted grip on Obelia Gulf for ages now.
Oh, we're in Obelia Gulf? Damn it.
Some say that it spares us from suffering under Roman rule, but they don't speak for everybody.
Hey, did you hear about what happened to the Adamas?
I did. Captain LaSalle was treading a dangerous line. He simply reaped what he sowed, if you ask me.
Won't argue with that.
Still, it's hard not to feel for the guy.
Those pirates had no right to waltz in like they owned these waters and demand a toll. Why should any of us have to play along with their made-up...
Shush! I can sympathize, but that sort of talk is best kept to yourself.
Oh, what did I do to deserve being born in Karnak, of all places?
Oh, Karnak is the name of the place.
Doesn't sound like they get the warmest reception around here.
As would be the case in any town, though this one does seem to have its fair share of hardships.
I'd say it's got a lot going for it. I'm sure it's not all bad.
Now, Adel, though on that subject, there does seem to be quite a bevy of islands here in Obelia Gulf.
So we're on the islands. I spoke too soon. Damn it.
Oh, yes, that's true. We locals are so used to the view that it often slips our minds.
That reminds me, Missy. These islands wouldn't happen to come with any unusual myths or lore, would they?
Haha. Of course they do. Of course they do. You know.
Our little group's got a special interest in that sort of thing.
A special interest. Yeah, don't tell Adel about your lore and your special, like, shit. Because his eyes just, like, glisten with excitement, you know? He just, like, he turns into a puppy. Maybe that's what Adel is. He's just a puppy. He's just a puppy who gets very excited for adventure.
Is that your reason for traveling, maybe? I can't guarantee there's anything that'll live up to your expectations, but... Let's see... Aha! If it's run-of-the-mill folktales you're after, I have just the one.
Really now? Do share.
Well, legends tell of what's known as the Sea King's Throne. The throne is said to be hidden away on one of the islands here in Obelia Gulf. Supposedly, whoever finds and sits upon it will have their wishes granted.
Oh-ho!
Adel has no wishes. He just wishes to go on more adventures. That's his wish.
How about it, Adel? This do anything for you?
I can't not look into it.
That's the spirit. We got plenty of time to kill, so what the hey?
Hold on a moment. It really is just a story.
Oh, what's the harm? Let them chase their dreams. That's what being young is all about.
Heck, back when I was their age,
Forgive him. He's had a few ales too many, it seems. Say that throne really exists, though. What would you wish for, Rosalind?
Huh? Me?
Rosalind?
Well, for our humble little business to prosper, of course. What else?
Brings a tear to my eye, it does.
Renee must be proud. It's easy to see why you're Rooseveri's poster girl.
Makes me want to spend 3 days and nights drinking this tavern down to its last drop.
Oh boy.
And I do it all with a smile. The more they rake in the cash, the happier Rosalind gets.
How sweet!
I think you've had quite enough for one day. Our apologies for bothering you, gentlemen.
Nah, it's all good.
Like they mentioned, my name is Rosalind.
Yay.
I'm the daughter of the owners. The three of you are going to be lodging with us tonight, right? If you have any issues during your stay, anything at all, just let me know.
Let me explore. Thanks for the hospitality. You gave me all I needed already.
Of course. Always happy to be of service. Well, I'd better get back to work. Relax and unwind as long as you need.
Such
I like her.
a capable young lady. Reminds me of Lilia back home.
By the way, Adel, I know this Sea King's throne is a big deal and all, but we got some other things to take care of first if we're sticking around. The travel funds we scrounged up were only enough to get us to Salsetta.
Quite right. With that in mind, I plan to pay the local clinic a visit. Upon our arrival, I noticed a flyer that said they were recruiting medical practitioners.
Well, ain't that convenient? Doesn't really solve the issue for us two, though.
I need money.
Are you youngsters in need of work?
Yeah. You got any leads?
Well, both the harbor and the town militia are hiring at the moment. The docks are always short on labor. I'm certain a brawny fellow such as yourself would be a welcome addition. And the red-haired lad is a swordsman, no? The militia's been on the hunt for temporary recruits, I believe.
No joke? That's great! Thanks for the tip!
Seems we have a few promising candidates.
Sure do. Let's get out there and follow up on them once we're done taking a load off.
Menu. Oh. Cool. Okay, we're not talking to everybody, man. Let's just get, moving.
Alright, you two. This is where we split up for now.
Indeed. I'll be heading to the local clinic. I may just take a look around town as well, seeing as we're extending our stay.
Let's aim to meet back up around dinner time then. Adel, I'm guessing you're also gonna...
Me.
Oh.
Seek me.
Ah!
Adel? You good?
Sorry, Kia's trying to communicate with me. What were you trying to say? That's nothing.
If you're sure. Anyway, back to what I was saying. It's time to start scoping this place out. You probably plan to wander the streets a bit yourself before checking in with the militia, huh, Adel?
Probably. I guess I have to find Kia.
Catch you both later, then.
I wonder where they got the seek/find me thing from. Feels like I'm playing crossbow. Alright. This is very pretty. Can I bring up a map? Oh. Oh. Yeesh! Look at me go. I don't think I can bring up a map. Oh, there we go. Map. Okay. Let's roosh around, shall we? What's over here? Can I leave?
Let's not go this way.
God damn it. Invisible plot wall. Hate invisible plot walls, man.
You there, with the red hair.
Well, here's an unfamiliar face. You must be one of the passengers from the Adamas. Is everything all right? They didn't hurt you, did they?
Sorry for calling to you out of nowhere like that. We each have a child about the same age as you, so our motherly instincts kicked in.
Honestly, who do those Balta hooligans think they are, wreaking havoc left, right, and center? They impose an exorbitant toll on every vessel crossing Obelia Gulf, and plunder anyone who flouts it.
Some ships, like the Adamas, will try and make their way through without drawing attention. But when they're found out, they wind up like Captain LaSalle. That's for sure. Once you're dead, that's it. Nothing else to be done.
Ironically enough, the Balta Sea Force would have escorted them personally had he paid the toll. In that sense, they do their part to maintain order throughout the Gulf, which is why the Roman Empire turns a blind eye. When all is said and done, as long as we live here, those brigands' word is law.
There are far fewer instances of pillaging than before now. So we can only assume this is for the best. Still, it would be nice if our mayor could put his foot down every once in a while.
I pity the man. Having to deal with our complaints and the Sea Force's demands has him between a rock and a hard place.
Well, that's what he signed up for when he took on the job. Anyway, you just be sure to stay out of their line of fire.
I'll try. I just got that face that says, fire me. Okay, let's map out this town, because map data is always helpful. I can't go this way, can I?
Let's not go this way.
God damn it. Fine. Meow! Kitty cat!
I've got to say, the quality of his Spanish leather goods is on a whole other level.
One might say the same of Obelian seafood. Rich flavors, firm to the touch. It is simply unparalleled. Rome and Hispani may be at odds right now, but I believe our transaction today has proved mutually beneficial.
To be perfectly honest, our middleman here deserves all the credit for making this deal happen.
That attire? Is he...
Well spotted. I am indeed a Norman. However, I find that being a tradesman suits me far better than waving an axe about.
That's good to know. They say Normans are first-class mariners. No doubt that expertise slots in perfectly with mercantile work.
I'm flattered to hear you say so.
It's thanks to the Balta Sea Force that we're still able to do business like this during wartime. They're the ones who make sure ships from both sides can travel these waters safely.
Not having those persnickety Roman officials around to stick their oars in has been heaven sent for us as well. I very much look forward to your continued patronage.
You and me both, pal. And let's not forget to keep our friends from the Sea Force in the loop, too.
On a separate note, Romes, the militia recently informed me that an incident has blocked the highway out of town. Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you have an important negotiation to attend in that direction?
Well, well, word gets around fast. It's nothing I'm not aware of. In fact, I've already asked the militia for an update on the situation. Shouldn't be long before they report back.
I guess I'll be escorting him. That'll be my first mission with the militia, I'm betting. Alright. Let's go talk to the militia. Is it like being a bracer? Calling all youths. The career of the counter militia wants you. Rates of 600 gold per day, dependent on experience. Not a very good generous salary. Now what?
Oh, you got a job for us? Huh? Wait a second.
I'm here for work.
Don't tell me. You're here to sign up for the militia, right? Never seen you around before, but I think we're about the same age. The name's Gren. How about you?
Idle introduced himself.
Idle, huh? Man, oh man, you've just gotta enlist. We could really use a guy like you. Wait, what's with the long face?
About the pay. Don't worry about it.
Ugh. Is that a deal breaker? It did used to be slightly better for what it's worth. But the mayor slashed our budget in order to keep the militia from being overfunded. When the Balta Sea Force says jump, he asks, how high? It's pathetic enough to drive you to tears. You mean it? I knew I liked you for a reason. The only problem is, our commander and the others are out at the moment. They should be here tomorrow, though, so feel free to swing by again around noon. Call it a hunch, but I've got a feeling you and I are gonna be fast friends. Calling all youths, a career in the Karnak militia awaits you.
Seek me.
Alright, Kia. Where are you?
This way.
Okay. At least this Kia tells me where to go. The other one was just, find me. Where are you? I don't know.
Seek me.
Alright, I'm seeking.
Right here. Find me.
There you go. Examine. Lilia shell. Mysterious. It's a white coral, ornate patterns. Nothing else about it seems particularly unusual, however. A wolf from just now still lies defeated. It attacked you out of nowhere, so it had to be taken down. But what was it doing wandering in town to begin with? Yeah. As it is, the wolf's wounds seem to have closed up, with no time flat.
Swordsman.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Kia. I'm just gonna keep calling the voice Kia until I know who it is. It's the girl's voice emanates from the shell you picked up.
They stole you mana. Enough power. Defeat.
Ooh, I can use skill. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, let's do circle.
I'm sorry. I don't any details.
Okay, so we're just gonna call the mysterious voice Kia until we know who it is.
My name?
Oh, no,
Leela.
damn it. Oh, well. My name is Leela.
Who are you?
I don't spoke his name
Adam.
out.
Search Island. Come find help.
What island? Where? What happened to you?
I have been by
Leela's voice cut out completely. Matilda attempted to call her through the shell several times after, but received no response. With the sun beginning to set, he decided to return to the inn and confer with Dogi and Dr. Phil.
So the shell spoke to you. How very curious. As for this mana you mentioned, can we assume it's some form of magic?
Well, of course it is. You only just got it a little while ago. That wolf you fought that just wouldn't die has me hung up too. I talked up a storm with the guys down at the docks, but none of them mentioned anything close to that.
It may well be that something is actively unfolding as we speak.
Always. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a video game to play.
The Balta Sea Force, Mana, an undead wolf, and a girl named Leela. Doesn't seem to tie in with that Sea King's throne we heard about earlier, either. It's just mystery after mystery around here. You know what that means.
Yep, our newest adventure begins.
Here I always thought adventure was something you had to seek out. But whenever you're around, Adel, it seems to find us instead.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing like a little intrigue to spice up a trip. Finding that girl's gonna be a tall order, though. This Gulf's got more islands than you can shake a stick at.
The first step is to gather information. You'll also be in need of a ship.
I'll put my new job down at the harbor to use and poke around for some intel.
As for myself, the Azrat Clinic has hired me on as a temporary physician. I'll see if I can't find someone in town who's willing to lend us a hand.
Sounds like a plan. Let's kick things off first thing tomorrow morning, Adel.
Connect. Day 2. Oh, hi, Fram. They added crisps to to 14. I saw your picture on Twitter. I liked it. After breakfast, Dogi and Dr. Fell headed out for their respective workplaces. In the meanwhile, Adol decided to wander the village some more until it was time to meet up with the local militia. Oh, Adol! Going out for a bit. I'm glad I caught you. Our front desk received a letter with your name on it. When did it arrive? It wasn't here last night, so it must have been delivered this morning. It's kind of an odd timing, don't you think? The seal letter was addressed to Adol Christian. Adol tore open the seal. I'll be waiting at the town beach. That's all they wrote. There's no sender listed either. I don't suppose it's just a prank? Whatever it is, it's suspicious. My feeling exactly. You'd better be off ignoring it altogether. Alright, if you'll excuse me, I have errands that need doing. Our tables could use a fresh decorations, so I'm off to pick some flowers outside of town. Thanks for playing Postmaster. Oh no, it was nothing really. Take care too, Adol. There's still a short while before it's time to meet with the commander and the local militia. That might be a good time to head to the beach, like the letter instructed. Nope. Hi. Are you my mysterious pen pal?
Didn't think you'd show up alone. There's something I need to double check. You're probably full of questions, but I'm in no mood to explain. Just think of this as us picking up where we left off yesterday. So you do know of it.
Powerful attacks!
I won't hold back this time.
Okay. Whoop! Oh god.
How's that? In speed.
Ow.
Power of mana. How'd you get your hands on it? You didn't use it back on the Adamas. I could say that much.
Adol laid everything that had happened out in the from the raid captainess to the plain, and as plainly as he could.
Leela? Never heard of her. Mana, on the other hand, is my people's concept of a formless power. Imbued in a sword, it brings forth victory. Imbued in a vessel, it grants safe passage. Only those chosen by the All-Father Har are able to wield it. Out of the Sea Force, that list starts and ends with me and my old man.
Sounds like it's pretty unique.
It is. So explain to me why a louse like you... Blood and thunder. Grieger.
What's a Grieger?
You fought one just yesterday, didn't you? Put a Grieger down with just any old weapon, and it'll rise back up again and again, wounds fully healed. Mana is the only thing that can slay him for good. Well, aren't we popular?
Oh! At that moment... Oh, the auto-scrolled, so that we're saving a word. Woo! Signet...
What was that just now?
Sync attack! We synced up! Dual mode. R2. Oh god. Man. R2 and X.
Form up!
Cool.
What in hell did you just do to us?
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. And legit, I love that that was a response. I jokingly said I didn't do anything, and the game was like, I didn't do anything. Brilliant. Thank you, game. Okay, weirdness that just happens around me. Get used to it.
At least now I have a good grasp on what I was sent to investigate.
Do you?
We're finished here. So long.
But... will I see you again? I still got questions, though.
And what would I gain by answering them? I'm a Norman. A pirate. One false move, and you might be my next kill.
Okay.
Can't handle that? Then pack your bags and see yourself out of Obelia Gulf. Son of a...
Oh. Uh-oh. Are we tethered together? Uh-oh. We so are.
Handcuffs? Made of mana?
I guess we're stuck together.
You! What did you pull this time?
I legit did not do anything. This wasn't me either. How did we get these off?
Guess not. This mana doesn't seem to be coming from either of us. It's stuck tight! Hey, quit gawking and help! This spells trouble for us in more ways than you can count. Either we get these off, or I'm sending you back with one less hand. Got that?
Adel and the girl attempted to use their mana abilities to free themselves. Ultimately, however, the mysterious shackles refused to come off, leaving them at a loss as to what to do next. Haha.
No luck. Might well be a curse of some kind. Hate to say it, but my old man's probably the only person we can turn to at this point. He knows more about mana than I do. Whether he'll actually hear us out is a separate matter. What a mess. They call you Adol, right?
Yep. That's
we'll
what they
have to
call
stick
me.
Together for a while. Unless you fancy me lopping you off at the wrist.
No. I like my hand.
Watch it. If anyone should be complaining, it's me. My name's Karja. Karja Balta. Daughter of Grimson Balta, Jarl of the Balta Sea Force.
Okay. I figured that was the case. That's a lot to take in.
I thought you'd already realized. Well, no time to waste. I'm off to report in at the Balta Sea Force's command post.
I don't want to make her angry.
So don't fall behind.
Yes, ma'am. Carja joined the party.
Hey, don't stray too far. Taking enough tumbles for my liking. Wonder if Gunnar knows anything about this. Ugh, why me?
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm a protagonist and this is what happens here. You're stuck. Let me help you. See, these are steps. You walk up them. There you go. Merciful heavens! Look, it's a pirate princess! Please forgive us. I don't know where her manners are. Seems like it. What Emma's on Armistice is nothing compared to what Karnak saw about a year ago. At that time, we wound up executing several relative pirates right in front of the townsfolk. They've acted like this towards me ever since. But enough of that. Let's hurry over to the command post. My chaperone get on my case if I'm late, and I'd rather not deal with this any longer than I have to.
Hey, Princess. Back already? Who's your +1?
Is Gunnar in? I have a report to make.
Yeah, I'll go get him for you.
Not every day you see the princess bring in someone from the straight and narrow. You her little boy toy now, or what?
Yeah. You know it. No, not a chance.
Should have figured. She'd never go for a shrimp like you. Wait a sec. Wasn't that swordsman she threw down with on the Adamas also?
Hey, what are you whispering to him about?
Just making small talk.
I swear.
What seems to be the trouble, Princess?
Gunnar, how many times do I have to tell you to quit calling me that?
Oh? Who might this boy be?
Hi.
He's the swordsman Grimson told me to look into.
A request from the Jarl. Ah, now I remember. He was a passenger on the Adamas.
Kajar relayed everything that occurred on the beach to Gunnar.
I see. So we have here not only a mana wielder, but a pair of mystical shackles. What's more, the latter has rendered you unable to separate from the former.
That better not be a smirk I see.
Not at all. This isn't humorous in the least.
I'd laugh if I was in his situation.
It is, however, exceptionally unusual. Only the Jarl can make the final call here. Unfortunately, he is currently out at sea on an expedition. We do not expect him back until tomorrow.
Tomorrow? And just what am I supposed to do until then?
With all due respect, Princess, I must ask that you spend the remainder of your day here in Karnak.
What? But why?
It wouldn't do to have a non-shield brother accompanying us, for one thing. This may even be to your benefit from a certain perspective. What better chance to familiarize yourself with how those under our rule live and think? I believe you're at an age now where such matters ought to be considered.
Fair.
Not to mention, it is possible for this turn of events to be grossly misconstrued.
In what way?
There are those who would be only too pleased to regard this as a scandalous affair on your part. We have no need to voluntarily provide them with issues to raise at the Thingstead.
I get the message.
Adel, was it? My apologies for giving you a fright on the Adamas. I am Gunnar, War Chief of the Baltus Sea Force.
Fright doesn't begin to despise it. It's nice to properly meet you.
I'm recalling you correctly then. Your battles aboard the Adamas were very impressive. No doubt you have many thoughts on the subject, but collaboration is a must if you want any hope of resolving this. We Normans have our ways, some of which may run counter to your own. Nevertheless, I would ask that you work in concert with her and us until we manage to set you two free.
Oh no, man. Who am I to argue with the War Chief?
Good. I appreciate the understanding. I will notify you as soon as the Jarl returns, Princess. Until then, travel with Adel and mind what he says.
Don't you have that backwards, Gunnar? Why are you so trusting of him anyway?
That you feel the need to ask is all the more reason to make use of this opportunity. The boy is, if nothing else, accustomed to travel. I expect he will be very accommodating.
I'll try.
I had best return to my duties. Take care. I leave the rest to you, Adel.
Well, come, new friend. We have things to do. Spent the rest of the day in Karnak, eh? I'll admit, it's true that I've never had the chance to do it before. You actually plan to obey his orders, then? Turns out your crew has some good eggs! You're referring to Gunnar. And hold on, why does it feel like you're talking down to me all of a sudden? The Pirate Princess! Forget it. The two of us are moving, though, as one for now. Anything on your agenda? The local militia? What? Do you plan on lending them a hand? Well, Gunnar made it pretty clear that I have to. My personal preferences don't make much of a difference. Not only does the Pirate's Princess stick out like a sore thumb, the sight of her frightens the townsfolk out of their whims. Maybe taking Kaja straight to the military heart isn't the best idea. What? You got a problem? Spit it out. Let's get you some new clothes. Huh? You... What are you, daft in the head? So what if I fought a few wolves? I barely made out any dirtier for it. Besides, what would a new outfit for me change into? True enough. Be hard to think of willing out of Norman. At all! Have you stopped by the militia? I just on my way back to the house to call for myself. Say, aren't you the girl from the Amatus? It seemed me to are in a pinch, and I asked the issue is. Adel told Dr. Frey everything about what happened. It certainly didn't take you long to get into the thick of things. That said, I have something in mind. Who might be of assistance? Did you mind introducing us? Not at all, in fact. You come meet her this very moment, if you like. Let us be off at once, then, shall we? Start over here in the Arside Clinic.
So, this is the Azrad Clinic. Some of our crew's been treated here. They do a good job, as far as I can tell.
Who is it? I'll be there in just a moment. Oh, Dr. Flair. Welcome back. Sorry again for putting you up to that house call. It should have been my father checking in with Mr. Evelees.
Now, don't give it another thought. Actually, I stopped by to ask a rather, shall we say, convoluted favor of you, Mirabelle.
Why, of course. What is it? Would it happen to have anything to do with the local celebrity standing behind you?
Yes, she is the crux of the matter, in fact.
Adele and Dr. Flair gave Mirabelle the bare bones rundown of the situation and requested her help with producing some less conspicuous attire to wear around town.
Well, I can certainly see why that'd be a problem. It just so happens that we've been collecting used clothing as part of our volunteer efforts. There might be something in there that'll fit you, Princess. Is something the matter?
No, it's just... you don't seem to be all that afraid of me.
Our clinic has a policy of helping all those who are sick, injured, or otherwise in need. That goes for everyone, be they a Roman, a Spaniard, or Norman. And besides, in your case, I would be more than happy to help. Give me just a moment, please. There we are. Alrighty, step right in.
I still don't see the problem with what I'm in now.
This goes on the outside. You just put it on, like so.
Hold it! I am a Norman warrior. How am I meant to keep an even keel in that flimsy getup?
There's no need for that. Mirabelle can handle this just fine. Let's wait and see how things turn out.
You may be right that these clothes aren't as sturdy in comparison. But, odd as it sounds, the right apparel at the right time and place can hold more power than you realize. Much like your mana, in fact.
Huh?
Clothing that suits the occasion can do wonders for your courage and confidence. For example, donning this nurse uniform fills me with pride and peace of mind. The outfit you're currently in has a similar effect on you, doesn't it, Princess? You've been told to spend the entirety of today here in Karnak. I'm positive the memories these garments hold will give you the strength to do just that. What one wears during life's biggest moments can serve as a memory in and of itself.
So that's how you people see it. Fine then. One change of clothes won't kill me. Your words won me over. Even if that bit about memories went over my head.
I knew you'd come around.
See? What did I say? Indeed. Mirabelle is quite impressive for someone her age. I heard she even has a knack for getting all the children to drink their medicine, no matter how bitter.
Dun da da da! The time has come for the grand reveal!
She's gonna look cute!
From fearsome pirate princess to cute as a button, I present to you, Karja!
You call this cute? Drafty, more like.
It looks good on you! I can finally see your whole face!
Huh. You really think so? Actually, now that I'm wearing it, this is a lot more mobility than I thought it would.
Consider me astounded. You're a miracle worker, Mirabelle.
Not even I thought it would go this well.
On that note, it's nearly time for you two to meet with the militia, isn't it? You should probably be on your way, Adel.
Alright, let's go. Oh.
The sea breeze feels better than ever. Wonder if that's thanks to this getup. Still needs some breaking in. It's not half bad. Don't think that means I'm giddy about it, though. If I catch you leering, you're dead.
Okay. She's happy.
militia all gathered up like that? Well, just hurry up and finish whatever it is you need to do.
And you're absolutely sure they were dead?
No doubt about it, sir. We dealt the fatal blows ourselves. It all happened so quickly. We looked away for only a second when...
Metal! You showed up, just like you said you would. Wait, who's the girl? Oh yeah? Does that mean she's gonna be joining the militia too?
Huh? Why would I ever do that?
So, no, huh? Anyway, thanks for making the trip over and all, but we're actually pretty swamped at the moment. Yeah, it's almost too weird to be true. Some pedestrians were attacked by a pack of wolves on the highway outside town this morning. Our guys from the militia made sure to stamp them up for good. But the minute they took their eyes off the bodies, the whole bunch of them disappeared.
Maybe a bear came by and snatched up its next few meals?
Whisking that many dead wolves away in the few moments no one was looking? Sounds kind of far-fetched. The most likely answer is that they were never actually finished off. But I don't know.
Isn't that man...
So it's possible these wolves escaped with their injuries and are still lurking along the road. Yet despite that, the blockade was lifted, allowing several civilians to exit onto the highway. Do I have that correct, Commander Gulliver?
That's about the long and short of it, yeah. But no matter how you spin it, there's just too much about this case that doesn't add up.
That's unusually glib coming from you. I understand the desire to stick up for your men, but remember whose shoulders the blame falls on should the worst occur. Now get moving. There are travelers on that highway who need protecting, our citizens included.
Hey! I've just about had it with your selective hearing.
Hmm?
Commander Gulliver and the rest of the militia made every effort to kill those wolves and keep the roads blocked. But there's only so much we can do when we're constantly understaffed. The whole squad's exhausted. Each of us barely gets any time off. And it's all because you caved into the Normans and slashed our budget!
That's enough, Gren.
But, Commander!
The mayor's right. Keeping the people safe is what matters most right now. We're in a race against time. I'm going to need every able-bodied member on deck.
Yes, sir!
My men and I will move out straight away, Mayor Clement. We'll report back as soon as we can.
See that you do.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
Sorry, Adel. Duty's calling. If you're still interested in signing up, drop by again after things cool down a bit. Will do. Catch you later.
Alright, if you'll excuse me, I have an errand that needs doing. Our tables need fresh decorations, so I'm off to pick some flowers outside of town.
Huh? I'll admit this incident has me curious, but don't tell me you're bent on helping. Have it your way. So the militia headed for the Hagen Highway, huh? We can get there by circling back past the clinic. You want to follow him? Then hurry it up.
Going. Nope. Travel stones. Mana wielders use it to recover their strength. Return here in a pinch.
Let's catch our breath.
How's that? Stronger the better. How's that?
Nope. Flower. Material. Back to collecting materials.
I don't believe it. Every time we knock one down, it just gets back up again.
Commander, what the hell are we dealing with here?
Couldn't tell you. But I've got a pretty good idea of why all that carrion went missing now.
Damn it all!
Adel?
No! You need to fall back! Now, these things can't be...
No way!
What in the world is going on here?
Surprise!
Mana, you say? I did hear that a handful of Normans had mysterious powers at their disposal.
And you're saying that seashell there gave you the ability to use them?
That's ridiculous.
You can't expect us to actually believe this.
And knee slide! God Almighty, Leela Almighty, Adel Almighty! I beseech thee, grant me thy strength! Oh, crap. No dice, huh?
Not a speck of shame in this one.
Well, Commander, now that we know the whole story, let's ask Adel and his lady friend to save the townsfolk in our place.
What?
Come off it, Gren. These two aren't part of the militia. Heck, they're practically still kids.
The mayor chewed us out enough when you first joined up. Imagine how he'd react to this.
Well, I'm not hearing any other bright ideas. We already know we can't take down those wolves ourselves. And there's more where they came from. What about all the people still out on the highway?
Well...
Besides, Commander, Adel here's the guy I told you about yesterday. The one who wanted to sign up with us.
Is that right? It's Adel and Karja, right? Hate to put you out, but we're gonna need you to rescue the townsfolk in our place.
Far above. If you're that set on this, then let's make it quick.
Oh, right. Take this with you.
Healing potion! Thank you!
Let me know if you run out, and I'll top you off. Try not to get too in over your heads. We'll come back you up once we're finished tending to the wounded. Best of luck to you.
Mm-hmm.
Form up! Stronger the better.
Found some already.
What's the big idea? Blocking the road. Don't you have any idea how vital today's negotiations are?
You do realize that they don't understand human speech, right, Dad? Anyway, I'm more worried about whether the others managed to get away safely. I can't put my finger on it, but something about these wolves gives me a bad feeling.
I recognize that VA.
Hard to imagine feeling good about a wild animal attack, son. Anyone, man or beast, who gets in the way of our business is evil incarnate from head to toe. Once the militia gets here, I'll have these mutts turned into fur coats and sold for a profit.
Who are you two?
Oh, folks from the militia. A bit on the young side, but I won't complain. Whoa!
Incredible. Looks like I was right to think those wolves were out of the ordinary.
So much for those fur coats.
Priorities, Dad?
Shoot! Good call. How would you two like a job escorting us to our destination? I'm Romes of Carpent Trading, by the way.
Romes Carpent. You're that big money merchant from Karnak.
Well, what do you say? I can pay double the militia's rates if you get me to my business meeting on time. Oh, for crying out loud! Cruz, you're about their age, give or take. Talk some sense into them.
No can do, Dad.
Why not?
Because those wolves just now weren't the last of them. What about everybody who ran off ahead of us? Are you really so short-sighted that you'll throw away every scrap of trust the town has in you just to close a deal? Credibility is the most important commodity a merchant can have. It was you who taught me that.
Ugh, way to go, me. I always did have a way with words. Oh.
Well, that settles that. You're free to go help the others. We'll make the sensible choice and return to Karnak. Much appreciated. You two be careful, okay?
Nope.
Adel, over there!
This could be trouble. If the rumors are true, these things are immortal.
Then what are we supposed to do?
Well, the only option is to use one of us as bait. Just kidding. Don't worry, I'm not that cold-blooded. Run as soon as I give you the signal.
Wait! I never agreed to anything!
Huh?
Who are you guys? Let us take care of this. We're saved?
Wow! Way to go, you two. The name's Rafe. This little fella is Ashley. I've heard those things were unkillable. Was it that weird power of yours that did them in? Actually, it was the perfect time to be reckless. Not to say I had a death wish or anything. I just don't want to be the kind of human garbage who'd leave a child in danger.
As if I asked for your help.
So, what are you doing out here anyway?
I just came out to pick some wild plants and stuff.
The kid lives on his own. Apparently, he does this every so often to earn some extra money for food. He's not short on guts, at least. I'm sure Rosa or the priest would have been happy to help if he'd asked them straight up.
Oh, stuff it. I can't stand anybody from town. And that includes you, Rafe. You're the one who went on about there being a lot of beasts around these days, before inviting yourself along.
And thanks to that, you didn't walk straight into their stomachs. Would it kill you to be a little less prickly with me? I mean, you get along just fine with that little girl over at the lighthouse.
Not really. Sometimes she gives me gifts and I return the favor. That's all. I do wonder if Sash is alright, though.
Of course. I'll make sure he gets home safe. We should be fine going back the way you came. Just remember to watch yourselves out there, okay?
Will do.
How's that? Another one. Down that way.
You impertinent brutes! Don't you come any closer! Do you even realize who you're dealing with?
Nope.
This can't be the end. Is there no one, anyone who will save me?
Quit screaming and hollering before you rile them up even more.
My pleas are answered. should have sprung to my aid the moment you spotted me.
Oh boy. Got a real one here.
Excuse me? You got some nerve taking an attitude with the people who bailed you out. You're real gussied up. Doesn't seem like you're from around these parts, though.
That's... What concern is that of yours, pray tell?
Who's arguing? I'm just giving this high and mighty snob a warning is all.
Snob? No, I must contain myself. There's no sense escalating things. My name is Millette. I am a traveler passing through. Ahem. Forgive my lapse in manners. As it happens, I have a request to make of ones so capable as yourselves. You see, I am rather eager to continue down this highway to the next town over. But those peculiar wolves litter the path ahead. Might I request that you dispatch them and ensure my safe passage?
Hang on. You're not about to tell us there's even more people farther up the road, are you?
Not at all. There were no signs of anyone save for myself.
Aye. We don't have time to entertain your selfish whims right now. Take the path we came here on. The local militia will be there to protect you.
It would seem there's no insisting otherwise. Very well. I shall do as you suggest.
That scream just now. I think it came from over there.
Pharos Lighthouse, to be exact. Any vessel traversing these waters depends on it. I think the man who tends the place is living there with his kid.
How's that? How's that? How's that? How's that? Stronger the better.
Missed a bit of the map back there. Map data is important. Fast travel.
Get away from there at once! Blast. There's no time to lose. Those girls are in danger! Who are you two?
Stay back. This won't take us long.
Thank you for coming to my rescue. Aren't you that same lad from Rooseveri's place? Oh, never mind that. I could really use your help right now. I should say so. The lighthouse has been overrun by beasts. Not only is my daughter still inside, but Rosalind too. She had merely come by to pick some flowers.
Rosalind? That the girl whose family runs the inn?
Please, save them! I beg of you!
On it.
We'll make our way in, but whether they die or survive is up to them. Living is a choice. One those two have to make on their own.
Damn. Damn. How very Norman of you.
I hear you. Let's go.
Doesn't seem to be anyone upstairs. I tried her to fled through that door. Right. I know, it's just... I feel as like I could be fighting a lot better together. This won't take long, so hear me out a bit. Switching! Okay. I figured.
How's that?
Oh, hold. That's new.
How's that? How's that?
What's this?
How's that? Gotcha! How's that?
Ooh, treasure. Norman Spino. Mana string. Aw, neat. That's cool.
Here goes!
Woohoo! Now this I like. Let's keep up the pace.
That's cool.
Its defenses look pretty sturdy. Let me take a crack at it first.
Okay.
Switch!
No.
In my sight!
Switch!
Switch!
Whee!
Gotcha! How's that?
Pots.
Here goes! Gotcha!
Whoops. I think we came from that way. Nope. Whoops. Yeah? Whee!
There they are. Can we even make it in time?
We will.
Everything's going to be fine, Sash. Someone will be here to rescue us any moment now. Take this!
Yeah, you get him.
Don't come any closer, you bully! Leave Rosalind alone and pick on someone your own size! Sash! Paddle? Right. Who are you?
Name's Karja. You did good, kid. Now stay back and watch us finish the job.
Okay.
Nope. Uh-huh. Double smash. Do you feel that? Skills. Yeah?
How's that?
Your turn, Adam. Wipe the floor with it.
Oh, I might have done some of that. Nice! That was cool.
Wow. What in the world? That beast was anything but normal.
Hey!
Daddy!
Sash! Thank the stars! You're not hurt, are you?
Oh, Daddy! I was so scared! Oh, Sash.
We saw how you tackled that thing, Adel. You two were awesome with a capital A. Right, Commander? I told you he knows his stuff.
That he does. Even without that strange power, his swordsmanship goes beyond his years. He and the young lady here were so in sync, I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me.
It's because of you both that Rosalind and my little girl came out unharmed. I can't possibly thank you enough.
The other travelers who were along the highway are fine as well, save for a few minor injuries. Adel, Karja, you've got our gratitude.
Gren.
Rosa, I didn't even realize you left town. It's a good thing you're okay, though. I don't think your folks could take it if something happened to you, too. Oh, right. Me and Rosa here have been friends since we were little. So I owe you for saving her, too. Thanks a million.
Adel, just what were those creatures?
That's something we're still trying to get a handle on ourselves. But let's hold off on it until we get back to Karnak. Might be a good idea to fill the mayor in on the situation and hash things out ASAP.
Ouch! Hurts, does it? It looks like a minor sprain. We want to keep it in place in order to avoid rigorous activity for about 3 days or so. I understand. Thank you, Dr. Assad. Man, you sure are lucky to have Dr. Farrell here to lighten their load. I know it's your hobby, Doc, but it'd kill to tell Mira where you're heading next time you go fishing. I'll consider it. What about the adults? How are they doing? Undead beasts? Just how gullible do you think I am? Say what you will, but multiple people on the highway witnessed this very same thing. It's not enough to convince you, then ask the heroes of the hour here. As a matter of fact, we've been getting a slew of particular beast reports these past several days. A group of these incidents of them, and a lot of pieces start fitting in. The highway is safe again for the moment. Consider courtesy of Adel and Kerja here. But even if this case is under control, that doesn't mean we're in the clear. We plan to raise at the crack of dawn tomorrow and look into where these creatures are coming from. Very well, you can do that. Adel and Kerja, was it? As the mayor of Karnak, allow me to express my gratitude. You've done us a great service. Still, there's no one else aside from them who can deal with these fiends. These two travelers, particularly children at that. I'll tell you as much as my men, and I don't stand a chance. But the Battalion Sea-Force Ja might be a different story. Word is he's some kind of mysterious power on hand. Gripson, huh? It may be even further than his jet. We better meet with that man and inform him of this. Forgive the intrusion, Dr. Estrad. I'll be seeing myself out now. There's quite a few wounded to tend to, so I would appreciate it if you could remain at your clinic for the time being. Sure. Right. Sure thing. Some mayor. Remind me to ask him how those Belta boots taste. Now, Grin, don't start mad-mouthing him again. I'm sure the mayor is struggling with more than he could hope to understand. In a pigsty, yeah, maybe. In any case, it's getting late. This likely won't be the last time we ask for your help, Idol. Expect to hear from us again tomorrow. Hold it, tomorrow's no good. What? Do you already have other plans? You're the ones asking the favor here, so it goes without saying that we'll work around your schedule. But if it's an emergency does show up, there ain't really anyone else who can turn to. Gurren, you take Rosalind and escort her home. And let Renee and Krine know what happened, but you know how they'll let to worry. You got it, Commander. With that, I'll be taking my leave, and if you'll excuse me, Maribel. By all means, have a restful evening. This day ends soon enough. Can't end soon enough. Well, we better be on our way too. Right. Idol, Karja, thank you for everything today. I hope you'll be able to return the favor sometime. Alright, ready to head back to the inn? That a joke? Or did you actually forget we're shackled together? Oh, over here. The folks from the lighthouse. Seem to have neglected to introduce myself. I'm Lux of the innkeeper, the lighthouse keeper. And your timely aid today was truly appreciated. I shudder to think of what would become of us without it. Yeah, thanks, Kercha. You chopped up that monster good. It was so cool. Feeling a lot less scared now, huh? Yep. You know, that rock you threw gave us just the opening we needed. Huh? You survived because you made a choice to live. You really... So really, you saved yourself. You just helped a little, that's all. Okay. See that red-haired boy and that blonde-haired girl over there? I hear that they rescued Mr. Carpin and his son. Her darling deeds have the town rumor mills running full speed. Here, were it not for you, the casualties would have been far greater than they are. For that, you have our gratitude once more. Are you heading back to the lighthouse? Not yet. Frankly, I'm hesitant to return so soon after I've all transpired. We'll be staying in the Hajo Church until the militia completes their investigation. I suppose that we ought to get going before here falls asleep on the feet. Till we meet again. Guess it means the lighthouse is staying dark for the night. Anyway, we'll have to earn ourselves a good meal. Let's get back to the inn.
What a long day. Can't wait to chow down back at the inn. Wait, do they even have any empty rooms? Then again, these cuffs will probably... We can worry about that later. Let's focus on getting some grub for now.
Focus on the food! Not the fact that you'll have to sleep in the same room as Idol. Over here, Idol! You guys at the docks say that you've been doing a whole lot of moving and shaking. Kinda wish you had brought me along for to lend a fist or two, but hey, no hard feelings. Now let's get over here and tell me all about it. That explains things. I was wondering why you were buddying up this whole time. But damn, sounds like a hell of a lot to go through in just one day. Starting to realize that adventure loves you just as much as you love it. Adventure. That his excuse for dragging me into this? Let's just say it's more than Destiny doing than his. Those undead beasts have some real food for thought, though. And fun fact, only that you two could take them down for good just makes things even trickier. What the heck are they anyhow? The people, my people call them Grugar. Grugar. Wait, back up a sec. You're saying the Normans know about these things the whole time? Only in that every so often. We've come across a particular beast that refuses to die. Never heard anything about them showing up in packs, though. Well, you're going to be meeting with the Belka's head honcho tomorrow, right? Hopefully he can tell you more about them Not to mention these invisible handcuffs you got. I wouldn't be so sure, knowing the way he is. Excuse me? I hate to interrupt this conversation, but Ada and Krisha, your visitor, are waiting outside. Visitor.
Heyo! Short time no see!
Almost too short.
What do you want this time?
Oh, this hasn't got anything to do with the militia. I know it's a little last minute. But after talking stuff out, we decided to throw you to a welcome party, starting now.
A welcome party? For us?
Don't mind him, Karja. Really, it's more that we want to repay you for everything you did earlier. All of us are around the same age, so we hope to sit you down for a chat and see where it goes.
I'll just come out and say it. Long story short, we want to be friends with you guys.
Friends? Hey! You forgetting to ask someone?
I promise you won't regret it.
That settles that. We'll lead the way.
We pass through the streets.
Didn't this area used to be a shipyard?
Huh. I'm surprised you know about that.
The Sandras.
They say she's due to be scrapped, but she's been sitting here as long as I can remember.
Right this way, you two.
What's all this?
I'm glad you asked. Welcome to the secret headquarters of the Karnak Free Youth Brigade.
Ugh. Are you really still set on that whole youth brigade thing?
You never change, Gren. By which I mean never learn. Or grow up. Typical Gren the goofball.
Oh yeah? You want to say that again to my fist?
Now, break it up, boys. Is this any way to act in front of our guests?
Wait, you're... Actually, now that I get a good look, this room's full of familiar faces.
Well, all of us were born and raised here in Karnak, so we grew up alongside each other. This place has been our usual gathering spot ever since we were little.
I'm a bit older than the others, though, so it's been some time since my last visit.
So yeah, we still get together here every now and then.
The two of you wound up our main topic of discussion today after everything that's happened.
No sooner did we consider inviting you over than Gren the goofball here bolted out the door.
Yeah.
Sorry for letting him off his leash. I'll bet he's pestered you half to death by now.
Keep calling me a goofball, and I might actually go brain dead. Then what'll you do?
No worries there. Your brain's been fried since the minute you came out the womb.
Oh my god.
We really are sorry about the trouble. Still, there are a lot of things I'd like to ask you two about. We may be in the same age group, but there's a certain aura of mystique around you.
I couldn't agree more. Would you mind going into detail about that power you used to save us?
I get the sense everyone here is trying to make you feel welcome in their own little way. You're not obliged to humor us, of course, though I suppose you wouldn't have come along at all if you were against it.
Don't forget, the less these people know about my background, the better. I'll let you take the reins here. So try not to slip up.
Sure, I can do that.
Well, no need to be shy. Have a seat over here and make yourselves comfortable.
You travel around in search of adventure? Get out of here! That's flippin' awesome!
Now I can see why you were so excited about the story of the Sea King's throne back at the inn.
And everything you know about sword fighting is self-taught? Man, the life you must have led.
And at only 17, too. That makes you the same age as Rafe.
Cruz and I are 16, just 1 year younger.
And Gren here finally got his dream job with the militia after turning 18, right?
Technically, he's still in training on account of all the trouble he stirs up.
That sounds about right. Wouldn't be Gren otherwise.
Ah, cram it. I forget, though. How old are you, Mira?
I'm sorry. What was that?
Might want to walk it back, or your next trip to the clinic might land you in the morgue.
Point taken.
That reminds me, Rafe. How's working away from home been? You got a live-in position at the mines in the countryside, right?
Yeah, I've gotten used to it, more or less. Plus, the pay's decent enough. Anything to help my mom out, you know?
Rafe.
Bet you don't get much free time either, Cruz, now that you're helping the family business. Guessing you gave up your goal of being a shipwright?
I may as well have. That's just the way it goes. It was only ever a childhood fantasy anyway.
Yeah.
How are things in the militia, Gren? Commander Gulliver seems pretty put together, at least.
It's fulfilling work, sure, but the commander's got less of a backbone than you would think. And by now, our rock-bottom pay is a joke everybody's in on.
Can't do much about that except complain to your old man.
All that extra money from downsizing the militia staff and budget goes towards the Balta Sea Force's protection fee. It was the mayor who made the choice to take that huge chunk out of your funding.
Hey, Gren, was it? Am I connecting the dots right about your dad here?
Whoops. Did I forget to mention? Sucks to say, but yeah. The guy you talked to at the clinic, Mayor Clement, I'm his son. It's ironic. I joined the militia as a way to stand on my own 2 feet, and my dad still finds a way to give me grief.
Grief is kind of a strong word there, bud.
Sorry. I should know better than that.
All right, you three. You're starting to talk like our regulars over at the tavern.
Ooh, that bad, huh?
We did sound about 3 times older just now.
So, how'd you find yourself in these parts, Adol?
Up north?
Whoa now. You're not about to tell us you're actually a Norman, are you?
He wouldn't have come on foot if that were the case.
I was told you met Dogi and Dr. Flair during your travels.
Yeah? So how does Karja fit into the picture?
Me? Well, I am a Norman. Hell.
Well, I think the Norman people come in all different strokes these days.
That's true. Just look at how amicable Einar is. Besides, Karja had a hand in saving us, so...
Hold that thought.
What's got you worked up all of a sudden?
I hear shouting. And that's not...
Who could that be?
Gren! Gren! Are you in there?
Pops?
Keep the door shut and listen to me. Under no circumstances are any of you to leave that room.
What? Why not? Crap. It won't open! Pops? Pops!
Oh boy.
What's going on out there?
Sounds like screaming. And cannon fire.
It's... gone quiet.
Shit! Hey! Answer me, damn you!
Waiting around in here won't do us any good. We gotta see what happened for ourselves.
How? Do I just go here?
Ren, wait!
Ah, dumbass. The rest of us are probably better off hanging back for now.
Aye. You stay put. There's no telling who we're up against, Adel. But chances are this is a raid. Let's go check on the command post.
Alright. Rescuing, huh?
Rieger? Now of all times? Out of my way!
Stronger the better. Gotcha!
Actually, you know what?
Gotcha! Gotcha!
Tyler's gotten this far? Can't get through this way. Let's find another path.
And suddenly I'm playing FF7 again. Sephiroth was here. Sephiroth doesn't like Sephiroth doesn't like staying in one dimension for too long. He has to come into other dimensions too. You know.
What in Horror's name is going on?
I can't go up there. Oh, but I can see a guy. Fine.
Here too? Gunnar should have left by now. There's not a single lookout to be seen. They heard him screaming earlier, so where'd they get to? There are Grieger all over too. This is starting to feel less and less like your typical raid. Doesn't seem like Ren's in the area either. Let's take our search elsewhere. Ren! Where are you? Answer me! Skeeter, what happened to everyone?
Crap! Not these things again!
Adel,
Oh? What have we here?
Oh.
Huh?
A woman?
Fall back! It isn't safe!
You found some stragglers, did you? A shame they aren't quite what we're looking for.
Silvered-haired woman. Female Sephiroth.
What?
They may have fallen short of the mark, but that doesn't mean they can't be put to good use. I do so despise pointless waste, after all. It vexes me to my core.
The hell are you on about?
You there, redhead. Unlike the other inhabitants, you seem rather intriguing. Still, a miss is a miss. You'll simply have to serve me in other ways.
Oh, God.
Oh?
There's something off about you.
It healed! Doesn't that make her...
A Grieger. In human form?
Those exist?
This is the first I've seen or heard of one.
Well, aren't we a vexatiously spirited bunch? Perhaps a little roughing up is in order, before I bring you to heel.
Oh my god, she's got a very long sword. She's actually female Sephiroth.
How's that?
Out of That's quite enough of that.
Oh boy.
Skeeter! This witch.
You two sure you've got this? If only I hadn't run off all half-cocked.
What's this? My wounds aren't healing? Don't tell me you two are the ones he was talking about.
There. Another scar for the road.
This can't be. You lowly human filth.
Oh, you just made her angrier.
You're the Dorson, am not your canvas. Never have I been so vexed! Wretched girl, don't think yourself more than a blustering mongrel! Come, my minions!
Oh boy.
What the hell are these guys?
Grieger! All of them!
Shred her face into a miserable pile of flesh! That wench will know humiliation!
We're on our Adol!
Nope. What? Oh, some Kingdom Hearts nonsense! Whoa. Wait, am I? Nope. Nope, I'm not. I'm not in the, these islands look exactly like the islands of Yisei. Who should I call out to? Karja or Glenn? Sure, Karja. There is no response. Glenn's nowhere to be found either. In fact, no one seems to be around at all. Where the feck? I mean, it's eerily similar to the islands that we explored on, in Yisei, right? This island looks eerily similar. It's not the same, though.
Here goes!
Seeing as I'm on my own. Very nice, peaceful music is happening right now. I don't know if I want to go that way. Where am I, and where do I need to go? I need to go over here. This is a big mass map! I'm guessing I can't go up that way, so I have to go up that way. I see. Because I don't have a double jump. What's this? Oh my god, you're so cute! Look at this guy! Look at this little guy! Oh, he's so cute! Oh my god, he's precious little bean! Izukujim! Look at this bean! Oh my god, so cute! Okay. I'm getting distracted.
Here goes!
Oh! Okay, I cannot jump that. Okay.
How's that?
I don't want to fall down.
How's that? Here goes!
Woo! Treasure! Did that wolf jump off? I think he did. No, he didn't. He did, but he came back. I'm glad you came back, bro. I didn't really want to jump down and have to do this all over again. Oh! Sword? Oh, is that so I can get back up?
Here goes!
It is. Breath water. Oh, it revives. Okay. Okay. Mysterious door.
Gotcha!
That is chicken. It is. Look at that chicken. We got a house. Some guy over here. You got some goats. Some trees. Can I go around? I can. Let's not talk to the mysterious man. Whoa, look at that! That's super cool. That pretty.
How's that?
Can't get through here. And another door that is locked to me. Another cute bean! Aww. See, this is why I need this in 14. Look at this. Look at this. This could be a minion in 14. Wouldn't it be super cute? There's probably a minion like that in 14, but I need a Yeast or like a fucking Trails crossover. So bad.
Let's catch our breath.
Hello, sir. Oh man is plowing the fields. Where are you?
Oh? I should be asking the same of you. It's been quite some time since this island had a visitor. Or perhaps I should say that those who come to visit are never quite aware of it. I see. A pleasure to make your acquaintance at all. Welcome to Viewpoint Isle.
Viewpoint.
The site of my solitary existence for forever and a day now. Long have I been waiting upon this island. So long, in fact, that in time I have forgotten to what end I do so. Even my own name has escaped me. But be that as it may, all I can do now is remain patient. You, on the other hand, appear to have elsewhere to return. I wish you all the best.
Hey, Adol! This is no time to be spacing out!
Sorry!
You okay?
Adel senses at some point of his and Kenna's mana have been infused with new strength. Revenge gauge.
Slay them at once.
What was that power just now?
I don't know if I used it. Adel gets the feeling that he had a new encounter in this mysterious place. Fails to recall anything about it. As if his mind is clouded by fog.
Forget it! This is our chance to break through their ranks. Move out!
Right!
No pity, no mercy, no forgiveness! They think this is over. Evie, to me!
Evie!
I don't care how many limbs you have to tear off. Seize those gutter snipes and drag them back before my feet!
Let's hide out at the old shipyard for now. We can flee town from there.
Yeah, Rosa and them are waiting on us. Holy... What's with that walking mountain?
Another Greeker?
Adol! There's a shortcut to the shipyard over this way!
Run away from Evie!
Gren, hurry!
The road's blocked! Let's break through! The hell's that musclehead's problem?
Either keep running or
Ow,
die
ow,
wondering.
ow, 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 ow. Oh boy. Cut up to you. Retry.
Adol! Gren, hurry!
The road's blocked! Let's break through! The hell's that musclehead's problem?
Either keep running or die wondering.
Run, 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 run.
Now it's
Ow.
barrels?
This way! The bridge!
Mana string across! our way past!
Looks powerful.
Whoa!
The hideout's down this way!
Wee! Oh my! Oh god! Woo! Oh! Woo!
Slide to the bottom!
A fallen tree? Grapple over it!
Holy goddamn!
Stop!
They're already here? Then where did everyone else go? Shh.
Hey, anything turn up? Nah, not a soul left to be found.
Am I crazy, or are those things talking?
These humanoid Grieger might be a nastier threat than we realized.
Those brats from earlier must have been the only ones hiding out then. Oh yeah? And where are they now? I brought them along with. All humans are to be presented to Lady Earth.
They were captured? Stay calm? Our friends are in danger and you want me to stay calm?
Yes,
Screw
because...
that! I'll save them alone if I have to!
What can you possibly do?
Son of fuck!
Adding fuel to the fire will just make everyone burn. We're out of escape routes. Don't have the strength left to trade blows with that lunk. So instead, I'll hack off my hand and act as a decoy. That way, only one of us has to go down. You proposing we get out on that ship? It's practically falling apart. Well, we got nothing to lose trying.
I still have questions about what happened to Dogi and Dr. Flare. Worrisome as it is, though, escape is the only option right now.
All right, we're shoving off. We made it to open waters. Let's try and meet up with the Balta Sea Force for now. Goes to show how off the wall this is. The lighthouse has gone dark, so the Sea Force should realize something's awry before long. Just our luck this had happened while Grimson's away. I'm still in rough shape. Can't you tell? Come here. I'll teach you the basics of handling a ship. A short break will do me some good anyway. Mind taking the wheel for me?
Picked it up faster than you expected. Take this. Meep. Holy crap! Woo! Oh my god.
We were right to escape by boat. Set our heading west-southwest. First step is to meet up with the Balta Sea Force. How about that? You're a regular coxswain already. Guess I can leave things be a while without you running us aground. I should have some of my strength back after resting up a bit. The helm's all yours in the meantime.
Who knew there'd be ship sailing? I have a ship? I can sail? Change point of... Oh my good Jesus. Oh my god. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, there's the village burning. Oh, it can auto do it? That is very neat.
I'd place us around halfway between Karnak and Balta Island right now. Seems you're starting to get a feel for steering.
Yep. I mean, I have done this before. I learned from the best.
About those humanoid Grieger, by the way. I'd never even known they existed. They won't get the best of me next time. The bestial kind's been showing up here and there in Obelia Gulf for a long time now. Me and Grimson, my old man, have been wiping him out with no one else the wiser. Some are in on it, others aren't. And I think Grimson's been making some kind of investigation into the Grieger too. But he still won't tell me a damn thing. Other than that I should look into him myself if I'm so curious. Or that carving one's path through the waters is the Norman way of life. Haven't heard so much as a scrap about it. Apparently, I started being able to use mana at around 10 years old. Ever since, I've been tasked with culling the Grieger herd without ever knowing why. I always assumed an explanation would follow once I became a full-fledged warrior. So, with that as my guiding thought, I worked as hard as I could, and, well...
He's clouding Koja's heart. Courses probably through the handcuffs.
In what way are we anything alike?
Oh my god! We finally know where Adel's from. He's from a mountain village.
What? And now you're just playing me for a sap. How could anybody be oblivious to the whole damn... Wait, is that what ends up happening when you're born and raised in the mountains? So, there's folks out there who know nothing about the ocean. And I knew nothing of them.
Baffling as it sounds. That's the reason I started adventuring.
That right. So the reason you set off was to learn more about the ocean?
More about the world, in general.
Is there more I'd like to find out too?
Join me. I know you don't.
About myself, maybe?
Ow! Hey, that hurts. What was that for?
Not sure. Something about you just raises my hackles. Why'd it take me this long to... Something the matter? Those ships... It's the Grieger. No two ways about it. Not just one, either. It's a whole miniature armada. You've got us in firing range. We're too short on manpower to fight our way out. One extra pair of hands on deck would at least give us a chance.
Look no further, then.
He's up!
Just now, yeah. I've got a few choice words for you both. But there's bigger fish to fry right now. And I don't want to make another bonehead mistake.
What can you do?
I took artillery training as part of my drills in the militia.
Cannon duty it is.
Sure thing. I'll give it my best shot.
All right, Adel. Prepare for naval combat.
I can try! Oh boy. Sea battles! Okay.
Chew on this! Now! Now!
This'll clinch it!
Hold on!
Why, you? Now!
How'd you like this?
Oh, you need to be closer. I get it.
Chew on this! Eat it, you bill-sucking wretches!
Come on. Ah, you bitch.
Oh no!
Wait for it, wait for it.
How'd you like this?
Yeah! That's how it's done.
Reinforcements?
Shit! There's no end to them!
They're out to ram us!
Who the heck?
It's them!
Nope.
Right then. Full speed ahead. Send a message to all vessels. Maintain spindle formation and crowd sails. From there, proceed as planned.
Aye, sir.
Baltic Sea Force, close in and prepare to board. For har! For har!
Talk about swashbuckling. There's not a trace of fear on any of them.
Aye. We wouldn't have the right to call ourselves Normans otherwise.
Still, they're against the undead. It's a losing battle.
Not for him.
Oh boy.
Moment of truth. Let's
Oh.
get this over with.
Glowing eyes.
Fight well, Jarl Grimson.
I won't be long.
Cool. He's got that too.
A pleasant evening to ya. Too bad. It's the last you'll ever get.
Damn!
How'd one guy do all that by himself? Wait, is he who I think he is?
Grimson Balta. My old man, and the Jarl of the Balta Sea Force. It's not just mana either. He triggered what we call a berserker state.
What now?
On top of wielding mana, he can go berserk whenever he pleases. It's a form of combat that only develops in a select few, turning their heightened emotions into raw power. The user gains monumental strength at the cost of their senses, causing them to fight till their stamina runs dry. But from what I'm told, Grimson's got the power to bend it to his will.
Excellently done, my Jarl. The enemy force is on a reciprocal course. In retreat, most likely. Shall we give...
Pass. Those whore sons are like a lizard's tail, the way they always come back. I ain't letting you put my nose to the grindstone all willy-nilly.
Be that as it may, do you suppose they were intending to turn Karnak into their stronghold?
Far from it. They were only there to mount a search. Still, to think those Grieger would cobble together a whole damn fleet of their own. Guess that means the time's finally arrived.
Hey! That ship's closing in on us!
The Norgist, flagship of the Balta Sea Force.
Princess, I am relieved to see you unharmed.
Same to you, Gunnar.
Not once did I expect such an ordeal to befall Karnak. You would have avoided it entirely had I not insisted you remain there. My deepest apologies.
It's fine.
We'll be sending a scouting party to the town at once. Though you must be exhausted, we would have you recount the events to us later.
Got it.
Hoy there, Karja. Really went through the grinder today, huh?
Grimson.
What's with the getup? You suddenly develop an eye for fashion?
Bite your tongue!
I suppose that's neither here nor there. Not with everything going to hell in a handbasket. That boy over there, the mana user?
Nice to meet you.
Likewise. I've heard bits and pieces about what you've been through. Probably has your mind swimming in questions. I've only got one thing to say, though. You, lad, are gonna be helping us out. Can't have enough mana wielders in these trying times, am I right?
Crimson.
Hey! Hold on a second! Those goons kidnapped the entire population of Karnak!
They what?
We didn't realize it had come to that point.
Protecting the town was part of the deal my pops made with you, wasn't it? So go save them! If you don't, who will?
Oh yeah, you're Clement's boy, ain't ya?
Let me offer a little reminder. We Normans ain't defenders of justice. We're lawless brigands.
Chapter 1, Karnak. And, well, it was a lovely town until fucking Adel showed up.
Hey, it's in sight. The headquarters of the Balta Sea Force. And our home, Balta Island.
Whoa.
It needs to be. It's also the main port for our warships.
Man. What's gonna happen now?
I don't have a clue myself. But based on what Grimson said, you might be the one holding the key to all of this, Adel.
Aren't I always?
Let me offer a little reminder. We Normans ain't defenders of justice. We're lawless brigands. We honor our contracts, but we do it our way. You there, Red. Where'd you say you came from?
A mountain village in the north.
Heard an interesting rumor the day before yesterday up in Promolok. Seems some kid who was working in the port was able to get rid of the storm wall.
What the fuck?
Got rid of it? The whole thing? No way!
And they say not too long after, that very same kid just decided to stroll on down our way. Well, would you look at that bright red mane? Way I hear it, hair that color you only find in the northern European mountains. Gunnar, what do you make of this?
Surely it can't be. Then again, given what happened back in Karnak...
Things are starting to get real interesting. It's clear to me that you're a pluckier lad than you look, Red. For now, I don't care whether the rumors about you are true or not. You keep to our stern till we're back at the island. And you're staying here with him, Karja.
Shouldn't we take him into custody?
He ain't going anywhere, right?
Kept at arm's length, huh?
What do you mean?
Nothing. Anyway, we're about to enter port.
Are those stakes coming out of the ocean?
They're barricades to keep attacking enemy ships away. There are a lot of watchfires burning tonight. We've got more lookout stationed than usual. No, I don't think so.
Everyone's probably just on high alert after realizing something went wrong in Karnak.
More importantly, you two, get ready to dock.
Who are you? Identify yourselves!
And what's with the beat-up old boat? You prisoners of war or something?
It's me, Karja, Grimson's daughter.
Karja. Princess?
Why are you dressed like that? And why'd you sail in on this junker?
A lot happened in Karnak, and these two are with me. I need to report in about him ASAP.
One of them is Mayor Clement's son. I'll look after him from here.
War Chief Gunnar! Welcome back!
Are those Grimson's orders?
Yes. Our contract states that in the event of an emergency, we are to protect the mayor's family. Gren, was it? Would you come with me?
Like I've even got a choice.
This is for your own safety. Adel, please don't worry about him. As for where you'll stay, Adel,
Miss Karja!
Hey, Easer. Came to welcome me back?
it seems everyone's gotten word of our return.
Yes, I'm glad you're all safe. You must be Adol. Is that...
Nope. I am. And you are?
My name is Isa. I am a servant to the Bolter family. You'll be staying at the Bolter family lodge this evening, Adol. Please allow me to escort you there.
It seems I can leave the rest to you. With that, Princess, I take my leave. The Jarl will explain what comes next in due time, I'm sure.
Got it.
Now then, follow me, Gran.
Well, Adel, be seeing you.
Shall we be on our way as well, Miss Karja?
Yeah, let's go.
Are you hurt, Miss Karja? Or perhaps you feel unwell from inhaling too much smoke?
I'm fine. Always the worry ward, aren't you?
It's been one unprecedented circumstance after another recently. Adol's case included. I'm just so glad to see you all right.
Yeah.
Aw. Is Norman architecture new to you? These buildings are categorized by their long and rectangular shape, their relative lack of windows. It was a bit of a surprise myself when I first arrived. I can tell you're burning with curiosity. It's a bit too dark to view them properly, but I'm sure you'll have time to get a better look tomorrow. It's good to finally be back. I thought this day would never end. How is everyone here holding up? We've already been informed of that Cataract was attacked. More of the residents have settled down for the night by now, but I am told they'll all be preparing for battle starting tomorrow. Okay then. Sounds like things are starting to heat up for the first time in a while. The Baltia Lodge is located in the center of the settlement, Adol. It's quite large, so you can't miss it. Shall we be off?
Beyond those walls is the residential area. The mayor's son will be spending the night there.
The guy looked dead on his feet. But I guess I can't blame him. Our lodge is over there. About time we rest for the day ourselves.
Yeah, but lately Garrison and I have been barely here during the day. Ezra does pretty much all of the chore work for us. Norman dealings are designed with the central chambers, which often includes a hearth. That is important both in cooking meals, that is in place of family and can gather in warmth. Normans are, after all, from a cold region, so heating has always been an importance to them. By the way, any idea where Granson's supposed to be home? With all that's happened, I'm sure that he's still caught up in the war councils. You two must be tired. Please feel free to retire to the room before you get back. And, Miss Karja, the Jarl has said to have Adel use, the room next to yours. Well, if Granson's okay with it, then that's fine by me. Very well. Your room will be is right in front of Adel's. You can go there and rest. And for now, get some sleep. figure out stuff tomorrow and beat. I still have some cleaning to attend to, so if you'll excuse me. Oh, hi! Hi, Aquila. I feel like their female models are been improved a bit. The booba look a little less like balloons glued to their chest. Yeah, I mean, this is a updated game, so yeah, I guess. Is that how we tell? You know, improvement? You gotta look at the booba? Is the booba improved? Then it is a good game. Priorities. Please, don't mention it. This is a duty after all.
All right, let's turn in already. See you tomorrow.
Unsurprisingly, today's physical and mental fatigue is hitting all at once. An intense drowsiness begins to settle in. Oh!
Ow!
Hurry up and get over here, damn it! Now, listen up! Nothing pisses me off more than something coming between me and a good night's sleep. Don't care. Just sleep over there. We have to bunk together like sardines during most sea voyages anyway. You're the type who can bed down wherever, right?
Yeah, sounds like Karja's steady breathing fills the air. It seems he's already fallen asleep. And with that, the curtain finally closes on a very eventful day. Ultimately, the whereabouts of Dougie and Dr. Flair remain a total mystery. The residents of Karnak, who had shown so much kindness, are taken away by the Grieger. All that can be done for the moment, however, is to sleep. Finally, letting his exhaustion overtake him, Adol quickly falls into a deep slumber. No dreams? No mysterious dream? Nope. Okay, we're not being visited by anything in our dreams, at least. That's good.
Shut your mouth and screw off.
Seems like Karja needs 5 or so minutes. Waking her now will probably not be a very good idea. Best to remain quiet for the time being. I can't leave. It wants me to leave. I'm so sorry, Karja, but the game wants me to do this.
Boo!
Yep.
Morning. Sleep well? You're talking about this room? Or Karja's? As far as this one goes, I doubt the owner will be all that upset with you. She's been dead a long time anyway, so... More importantly, let's eat breakfast. After that, we'll conduct a thing. I want you there for it, Adol.
Things are called community meetings. They're where we come together to make the important decisions. Indeed, when and where to mount expeditions would be an obvious example. Issues such as criminal sentences and dispute between residents, and also settle things during a thing. Of course, the person who leads the thing is... the head of the Balta Sea Force, Jal Grandson Balta. Your son and his wife doing okay, Granny Farida? How are their new arrival holding up? Very well. Thank you for becoming the newborn's grandfather. In fact, I say the little one's doing almost too well. His poor mother has already run ragged, huh? Aye, now. No giving the poor daughter-in-law of yours a hard time. Be sure to help her out where you can. Psh, don't think you can start giving me advice, bugger nosy granny. Bugger nosy granny. Haha, that really takes me back. Bugger nose, that you are? Yep, our little grummy come a long way. That reminds me, Herc. How go the lover spat with your wife? We discussed last week. Did the two of you make up yet? Nah, I apologized, and she doesn't seem to like she wants to come back. Well, don't just wait around for it. You gotta go win her back directly. Gift for her parents a pig when you head over to steal the deal. Guess there's no choice. Sheesh, someone's left out a macho bravo on the battlefield. Ha 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 ha! Right then, brothers and sisters, on with the main reason for bringing us all together. As I'm sure many of you have heard, Karnak was hit by a raid last night. And aside from the mayor's son over there, all the townsfolk were taken. It goes without saying that Karnak falls under our turf. So this little raid is as good as a direct attack on us. In that case, we gotta hit back, show them what happens when they mess with us. Otherwise, they'll think we can do whatever they want. Go, Grimson, put them on the fray, too. Before you youngsters get any more riled up, just who are we up against that takes a ghastly sort to pick a fight with us? I'd say you've nabbed the townsfolk, but the other Normans come down to Brahmi. No, they're not Normans. Not Ruans, or Spaniards either. The ones who attacked Krenakarn were Gruger. What? Gruger, you mean? Those beasts can only be beaten with mana? I've never actually seen one. These particular Gruger ain't the type same as the others so far. They were like humans, completely organized army, and a fleet of warships. Launched a counter-offensive on them last night myself. Human-like Gruger. And since when do they have warships? Yeah, what's up with that? We still don't know what they're after or just how strong their forces are, I don't remember. We don't have any confirmation nor on the female Gruger, one of their leaders, by the looks of it. This enemy's got smarts and strategy, and they can't be killed by normal means. How do we contend against such a thing? They faced a lot in person, right, Kruger? The rest of us can take to the fight out on them and striking the vital points, such as their heads. But the only one who can land a killing blow are those who can use mana. The Null and the Princess. Therefore, the key will be figuring out how to utilize the heir and the princess's power. Took the words right out of my mouth, Parleya. Matter of fact, I'd like to add our mana wielding ranks. Huh? Now, Grummy, you do understand that mana is a gift from the gods, don't you? If it was a thing that you could just hand out just to anyone, we'd be having ourselves a different conversation. That brings me to right in our next topic. Adol, step forward. Yes, who is this strapping supposed to be? Let me introduce you. This there is Adol Christian. He ain't from around here, but he's just, the other day, he gained the power of mana and he used it to survive the raid on Karnak. And now he and my daughter, Kirja, are acting together. Huh? Here above. An outsider can use mana? I know none of ye are about to let these Griggers psych you out. But having mana users on our side is gonna be a clincher here. That's why I'd like to invite Adol to join the Karja Shield Brother. That way, he can help us fend the Yeager menace off. Huh? Never heard of an outsider wielding mana before. I have no objections. If this boy was blessed by mana, it can only mean he's been chosen by her. I'm sure are we sure about this though? He's not even a full adult. Well, you can't say about the princess, couldn't you? Or what? Are you planning to kill Yeager in their place, tough guy? I mean, I would if I could. That's a shield, brother. Normans generally operate under two on the battlefield, such as Dubum shield brethren, in the sense that each has the other's back. Now wait just a minute, Grahamson. Where is this coming from? I haven't heard any word about it. What do you mean? I just told you right now. Yes, but fine. I'll take a second opinion. You got a better idea on how to handle those things? Huh? I mean, it's true that more mana users have been the better. But it's also true that I'm as good a fighter as I am on my own. What about you, Edo? What are you thinking? Huh? Are you planning to look for your friends in the science book? Haha, you simple man. Goals are easier to trust, yeah? Sorry to say, though, I won't be much help when it comes to your little cough problem. I've never seen or heard anything about mana cuffs being used like that before. Means the two of you will need to find a way of dealing with it somehow. In other words, we should become shield brethren and look into it yourselves. Yeah. What are you talking?
I wonder, is there more I'd like to find out too? About myself, maybe?
Ah. Heh. And there you have it, brother and sisters. Both of them agreed to the plan. My word, did you just turn it into a family drama situation? That being said, us Normans working shoulder to shoulder with outsiders is unheard of. In the days gone by, strapling young men would get pulled into an expedition, no matter their origin or creed. Wow, Granny sure knows her stuff. Well, then, sounds like it's been settled. Adol is now a Shield Brother candidate. Huh, a candidate? Oh yeah, the rules are a little different when it comes to outsiders becoming a Shield Brethren. Right, JR, a decision like this can't be made by dying alone. Either give him the bangle, as you wish. Here you are, Adol. Rune bangle! A bangle with peculiar powers. Ancient runes are engraved on it. Now that you and Korja over the Lesto Island... Octo Island? What do we do when we get there? Have someone give you the nitty-gritty later. But basically, I need you to prove that Kaucha and you got the strength and courage worthy enough to entrust her life to you. It's the right of the Brotherhood. I've heard it's brutal, lethal even. It's fairly rare that we have cause to do it these days, though. Those rituals like this can be pretty damn pointless in the case. Though I say it's necessary. And Paella. Yes, sir. It's pretty good to oversee this. Go and give him the rundown, would you? Understood. Alright then, brothers and sisters. With that, today's thing is adjourned. Having been us all reconvene once the rite has been completed. Thanks for coming.
I'm Philia of the Balta Sea Force. Nice to meet you, Adol. Same here. So, despite the big fancy name, the rite of Brotherhood is actually pretty simple. First, we take a boat to Lecto Island. There, you and the princess will disembark.
I've got to go too?
Well, of course you do, princess. This whole thing is about you two becoming partners. The rite is performed in pairs by tradition. Even if that weren't the case, those cuffs of yours would drag you along anyway.
Ah, right.
Once ashore, head to the deepest reaches of the island. Then wear the bangle and touch the stone monument you find there. Whatever happens after that, you report to me and boom, right's over.
Huh? That's it?
Yep, all there is to it. Aside from the wild beasts and other dangers that populate Lecto Island, of course. You'll also need to get a boat and make all the preparations yourself.
I see. So this is just like when we go out on expeditions.
That's right. Any necessities you've got to provide for yourself. So whether it's a boat, equipment, or supplies, you'll have to buy or borrow anything you need.
No way we could afford to buy our own boat. But we've got the Sandras, so there's no need to rent one either.
True. That said, it's pretty decrepit. Could probably use some repairs, I'd say. And by the looks of it, you may want to get your sword and gear up to snuff too.
You're not wrong, but we're not exactly rolling in money.
That's how everyone starts out. Why not talk to people around the settlement? Those who see promise in you will be sure to help you out. Building trust is the core of this rite, not just between you two, but with the others as well.
Makes sense.
That should do it for the explanation. I'll be waiting, but once you've got everything in order, come see me.
We'll do our best to prepare quickly.
Glad to hear it. But be sure not to rush. You'll need to do a thorough job. All right, see you later.
Let's go around the settlement and see if we can find people to help us. We should start with those who are at the thing, since they already know what's going on. After them, it'd be good to check in with the blacksmith and the shipwright.
I think this is a good shout. A good shout to end the episode here. I don't equip the bangle, do I? No. It's not a thing that I can see on my thing. So, let's save. Actually, I haven't saved yet. It'd have been very bad if anything happened. So we're saved. We're on chapter 2 already, so that's good. So we'll probably check more of this out tomorrow, which is Wednesday. And then Thursday, it's back to Rika, I think. So that'll be fun. Anyway, I'm gonna head off, and I'll see you all tomorrow. We shall continue the adventures of Adol. Bye!